This is R.N.A. Spazzy and you're watching Disney Channel. I mean Household TV.
Alright, what's good, y'all? We in the building with R.N.A. Spazzy, the Fastbash winner 2019. Just right out the back, let the people know how you feel about winning the Fastbash.
I mean, it was an amazing experience. It was my first ever live performance. Of course, my best friend DJ was supposed to be there. His name R.N.A. Y'all should go check him out on SoundCloud. And we were supposed to do it together, but some things came up, and it was just an amazing experience to be able to do that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, how did you end up even hearing about the Fastbash?
It was my first time hearing about the Fastbash was last year when the first Fastbash, and my mom told me about it. And shout out to moms, you know, gotta give it a grateful for her. And anyways, she told me about it, and I was like, it was too late. And that was when my music was like, and it was progressing. And so but this year I got to do it, and it was like I heard it off of Facebook and stuff like that. It was just amazing to do.
Straight up, straight up. So, we're just gonna jump right into it. So, right now we are in Lindale, correct?
Yeah.
Lindale, Texas. Have you lived in Lindale, Texas your whole entire life?
No, I've been living. First, I was in Tyler. I started rapping in Tyler, and that's when I first started my channel. And I deleted all those songs because it was like horrible.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was like Juice WRLD or something. And then I moved to Claywater, and I started getting better at it. And then but nobody at Claywater, nobody really even cared. Then I moved to Pine Tree, and I just started creating a lot of buzz for myself ever since I started moving in. I had to come to Lindale because too much hype around my name. At Pine Tree, I wasn't paying attention in class.
Straight up, straight up. So how did you end up even coming up with your artist name?
At first, me and my best friend DJ, we had the R.N.A.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it, but you know, I was more so because he's better than me. I'm not gonna cap. He's better than me.
Yeah.
And I was mostly in the shadows, so I want that like step out and make some of my own. And I started R.N.A. It's like a group now. It's like an NWA type group.
Okay.
And there's like a lot of people up in it.
So is your homeboy DJ in R.N.A. with you?
No, we got our own own entertainment. We're trying to start once we start building a buzz. We got R.N.A. Entertainment. Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit. So have rapping always been your dream, or music period?
I mean, at first it was football.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at football.
What position you play?
Wide receiver. I mean, I was good. I would choke. Yeah. I would choke when the ball come to me, so football wasn't me. I was really good at basketball, unstoppable. But
that man said unstoppable.
I mean, but it's just that when I grew up listening to music, and music been like a thing for me.
Yeah. So where did your passion for music actually come from first?
At first it came from like my mom, and like cause she would always listen to music. And then it came from Trilly Millie. It was like I'll always be in the car with him. We'll be going to McDonald's. He'll be sitting there in the drive-thru with his computer making a beat, and I'm sitting there in the back seat trying to rap, and I'm sitting there sounding horrible. I'm rhyming words cat and hat together. I'm just like sounding horrible, and it just came. And then after a while, it just started coming naturally.
At what age did you actually start? Do you write whenever you write down your?
At first, I was a freestyler when I made my songs, but now I write my songs. I used to be a freestyle, but now I can freestyle. It just gotta be.
What made you actually want to start writing?
When I started actually hearing myself when I freestyle.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. So, what type of vibe do you feel like your music actually gives off?
Well, I like to switch it up. I want to be versatile with my music. I want to be able to do rock, singing, country, melodic. I want to be versatile so that people of all ages, races, and religions can be able to listen to it. And most of my songs, it gives off a hype, like something that you want to just sit there and hit that young boy walk to and start coming off dancing and everything, just so you can chill to, you know.
That's real. So I know you 15 right now, correct?
Yeah.
And you're still in high school, right? Yeah. So at what age did you decide that you wanted to take rapping serious?
I mean, I started taking rapping seriously, literally, I say last year.
Last year?
Yeah, I started taking, that's when I really started writing, started putting flows together, starting to speed up, slow down, like being the actual caring about how I sound with my music.
Yeah. Straight up. So, who are some of your biggest influences right now?
It's obviously XXXTentacion, no doubt.
Yeah.
Ski Master Slum God.
Yep.
I gotta give a big shout out to R.N.A Chapo though.
Okay.
R.N.A
Yeah.
Chapo, he kind of helped me find what kind of music I want to make. He kind of helped me figure out what type of stuff I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So why do you feel like some of these people actually, I guess you could say, influence you?
It was mainly because how different they sound. Of course, there's a whole backlash with R.N.A Chapo sound, like Young Boy and stuff like that. It was, but mostly X and Ski, how different they sound. Like X and Ski, like they were so different. But when they came together, they made something that impacted the whole world, and that's what I kind of want to do.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So who would you compare yourself to? Matter of fact, answer. Who do you hear mostly other people compare you to?
Chapo or Young Boy.
Chapo or Young Boy? So who would you compare yourself to then?
I say looks wise, Young Boy. Sound wise, Chapo.
Chapo. Is that a bad comparison?
I mean, they
To
both rich, so
Yeah.
ain't no comparison, man. I'm trying to be where they at.
I feel you on that. So, what your family think about your music and you rapping right now? How do they feel about it?
I mean, most of my family, they're on top. Mostly my mom, she's like my biggest supporter. She's literally, I'm talking about, she would come in the door. I'm sitting there in the middle of a song. She come in the door, let me get on the song. Let me get up on the song. And then she'd start freestyling. She was something that I was on whole lot of funk, something in the, I don't remember how it goes. It was like Rough Rider Soldier, something like that. And she would just come in trying to freestyle. I'm like, Mama, that's already a song. And she just like, that's my biggest supporter. I mean, if anything, that's the main one I care about. If I don't care about any other body's opinion except for my mom.
Except your mom. That's what's up, bro. It's always good to have a support group. So, how do you balance school and rapping at the same time?
I mean, school. I see with me in school. I mean, there's a difference. There's DeLeon Moody, then there's R.N.A Spazzy.
Okay.
And see, they have two different worlds. At home, I can be Spazzy all day long, but at school, I'm DeLeon Moody, and I'm just sitting there. I'm the dude that get his work early. Sometimes I'll get my work and stuff. I get my work a day early, study up on it, get it done, and turn it in the next day when it's all the way due. And then I'll just sit there and do that for all my classes so I can have as much free time as I can at home.
Okay. Have your teachers ever caught you writing some lyrics down in class or something like that? You got to pull out the notebook.
Hold up. If I can find the notebook. I mean, this is one of them, but I can't find the other one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in this one in the back of all my... This is a school book. It was the English class.
Yeah.
We never used it, so I was like, just in there jotting down lyrics. And the teacher, she was sometimes had to take my book, and she would try to read it out to the class, and then
that's cold-blooded.
She would see one word, she was like...
Yep.
Just hand it back, I was like, yeah.
Straight up. So is it... Do your classmates know that you rap? Do your school know that you rap?
I mean, Gladewater, Pine Tree, they knew that I rap. When I went to Tyler, Hubbard, they know that I rap now. And all of a sudden, like, some of them just started coming back to me, talking about, yeah, you doing your thing. I see you, keep it up going. But Gladewater, horrible. I did not like. Nobody supported. I'm talking about there'll be jokes made about me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there were jokes.
So that was just hating, really?
That was really hating, and then all of a sudden, I'm over to Pine Tree. Then all the buzz started coming towards my name. Views started going up on songs and everything. Like, you know, since like you're underground, you know, you get happy when you catch 300 views in a day.
That's real.
I was happy when I caught 300 views in a day. I was just sitting there happy. I was sitting there, young boy walking and everything. And and then like at Pine Tree, I liked it because people knew who I was. And they will never misconstrue the two. Like they
You
would,
as a rapper and you as a person.
yeah, they would rather mess with me as a person than a rapper.
That's what's up.
They really didn't care if I was
A rapper or not.
no. They
But they enjoyed your music though.
Yeah, they still enjoyed it.
That's what's up. So is there anything else that you do besides rapping? Do you have any other hobbies or stuff like that?
Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah,
But do you take that serious like rapping?
I take it serious.
Oh, okay. So are you on any sports team in your high school?
I'm thinking about being playing basketball for Lindale.
Okay.
But I got to do football, which is not about to go. It's about to be a long season.
Oh, so you about to jump into football season right now?
Apparently I gotta play football just to play basketball, which makes no sense, but apparently I have to, cause somebody in there.
Oh, okay. Enough said. So, what are your thoughts on the East Texas music scene right now? Because East Texas is a big area.
I mean, East Texas most likely, I think it's going up with people like, it started going up when people like Mo 3 started coming up, Mo 3, and then now you see Camp Nowhere coming out of the blue. People like Rado and people like that just started busting out this, coming up, and like it's starting to. I see most rappers you see coming from Philly or Miami and stuff like that. Well, in Atlanta and all those places.
Yeah.
And East Texas is starting to boom with hip hop like Yellow Beezy and people like that.
For real. Do you feel like that you have to leave East Texas to make it big?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm more comfortable at home, but if it gets to a certain extent where people are just pulling up to my house and stuff like that, I'll probably have to leave.
I feel you on that. I feel you. So have you worked with any artists in East Texas?
I work with my main artist. I work with was my best friend DJ.
Yeah.
We got a lot of songs together. So, yeah, but there's a lot of people who wants to do songs with me, and they be like talking about doing songs with me, but they like never hit me. Like they would send me a song, like they'll tell me I gotta hop on this song, but they'll never send it.
Yeah.
Or they'll just forget about it and stuff like that. And I'll just be chilling. I'm doing my thing regardless.
I feel you on that. Where do you normally get your music recorded at?
See, BandLab is the app.
What if say that for the people who don't know, who's just trying to record stuff?
BandLab is the app to go for. I mean, as long as you gotta learn how to work it, and then you'll be good. But I'm gonna probably start going to the studio once I get a job and start being able to pay for mine.
Do you know any studios around here that you've been thinking about going to?
I haven't got to that part yet.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So, what ended up drawing you to the music industry?
I mean, basketball was gonna be the main plan, and then there's stuff like college, and I'm good in school. It just once you get out of school, you really don't want to go back into school. So and then I just saw rappers like they just started having lots of money and. And it was talking about process and all this, so I was like, I can probably tough it through this process as long as I make a name for myself and start moving up and start being consistent with what I'm doing. I mean, it's a lot of things that drew me in. It was just my mindset. That's what really made me want to get out and do it.
So, do you feel like music is just the easy way out, or do you feel like that you actually pretty good at it and that would be your best way out?
Rapping is not for everybody. Music is real. Not for everybody. There's people out there that I know for sure who wants to be rappers that it doesn't sound right, and they're just trying to take the easy way out.
Yeah.
That easy way out is not going to get you nowhere. I'm just saying, being honest with you, sometimes you got to work hard for what you want, and that hard working is going to get you where you want to be. Music is like, it's not. Rapping and music, it's not easy. I'm telling you now, it's not easy. There's a lot of people that you gotta do. You gotta deal with fake people that says that you're good at, that didn't believe in you when you was down, but now you up, they just come to your face, hey bro, you doing your thing, and
preach.
I'm like, nah man, shut up, get out my face, bro.
Yeah, that's
get out
real.
My face. You gotta deal with a lot of fake people in the music industry.
So explain your music process. How do you normally write your music? And once you write it, do you
Like,
record it right out the back, or do you record while you?
like I mean, when I write my music, obviously, I come up with the first hardest line I can think of.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I was like, cause you know, on Instagram, I was like, first he was public, then I made him go private. All right, got that.
Yeah.
And there's this thing on the internet. Sometimes I'll get like writer's block, and I can't find words that rhyme.
Yeah.
So I go to the internet, put in rhyme zone, and I was like private. All right, and there's words that actually rhyme, and there's words that
Sort of similar.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll go to the similar because you know it makes more sense because they have words that's not too big, and so I like. And the way I write is that it gotta have in each line. It has to have the same amount of words or close to the same amount of words because
Yeah.
you don't want to have a mouthful. You want to have to speed it up at the middle of the line. And then once I get through with that, I'll just switch it to the. Then I go find the beat. Sometimes I find the beat on YouTube or somebody will send me a beat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, somebody send me a beat, and I'll just be able to flow. And then I got this friend, famous Zeke. He's also a rapper.
Okay.
He's from Atlanta. And sometimes I ask him, can he engineer the song? Because, you know, people like Trilly Miller, they be busy and stuff because they got a life of their own, too.
Yeah.
And he be like, sometimes he'll do it. So he either, like, when I ask him, he'll put auto-tune or something. Or most of the time, it's just me engineering my own song, mostly.
Yeah. Straight up. So do you have like any hidden messages behind your music and things like that?
There's a lot of songs I do have some hidden messages behind.
Yeah.
I mean, some
Do you want to name some of them?
I'll tell you for sure. I'll tell you for sure. There's a couple songs that are diss tracks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's some disses thrown in a couple songs.
Yeah.
7.62. Let's see. Cocky. Because a girl told me, she said, I can't be with you because you're too cocky. I mean, self-confidence is the key to being successful. You got to have the confidence because if you don't have the confidence for yourself, you can't go nowhere. So I had like self-confidence. And she was like, oh. And then I was like, sorry, Luke, I'm too cocky. I'm like,
It
sorry.
is what it is.
Yeah. And I was like, there's a lot of songs that I do have hidden messages in. It was just, y'all never know until I feel like y'all comfortable. Then you have to find out.
So what are a couple songs that whenever people go and look you up that they should look up first?
Honestly, 808 Booming
Okay.
and 7.62 Brains. There's like most like songs when I first started rapping. Like first I was just melodical, and it sounded like it was alright, but it wasn't there. It would be staticky a little bit. That's before I found out about BandLab and all this other stuff I can use. And like so. There's songs when I first started Frosty like Frosted Flakes. Oh my God, that's when I first transitioned into rapping. This thing that it was good, but it sounded horrible. But at the same time, I was offbeat at some points. I felt I sounded like Blueface and everything.
Blueface, baby.
yeah. And I was just like, but obviously 808 Booming and 7.62 and Brains. Those songs right there will get you like give you a full disclosure on what you're getting into when you listen to my music.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you normally interact with your fans?
I mean, if you see me out of public, come talk to me. I mean, I want to know it.
Yeah.
I want to meet some of my fans too, cause I
feel
know I don't got a lot of them, but I know I got some of them. So I ain't
Straight
sure.
up.
I know it, cause I don't know all the 180 some people that subscribe to my channel. I don't know all of them, but I know most of them.
That's straight up.
I mean, I used to be desperate for subscribers, so I was like desperate for fans. So sometimes when I be at school, I be like, hey bro, let me see your phone. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel real quick, and that. That's how I got most of my, like half of them. But after that,
thought about that. So you was at school, just walking around, sort of kind of asking people for their phone, and without them knowing, you would subscribe.
Yeah, but after that, I mean, it was just me being consistent. People just started coming in out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was like at first, before, like I'm telling, last year I was at 50 subscribers. 808 Booming hit. Yeah. The first 808 Booming hit, I'm already at 188 or something like that.
And it's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. YouTube, R.N.A. Spazzy, 808 Booming. 808 Booming 3 coming soon.
Straight up. So, do you feel like that you ready for the pressure? or anything like that?
I've been waiting on it. I can't wait for
So
it.
you ready for it?
I can't wait for it.
What is your favorite part about this work of line in music, and what is your least favorite part about it?
I mean, the people that you meet, like the idols that you grew up listening to, the people that you meet, and sometimes you'll be able to get to work with them and stuff like that. I kind of want to do a song with Timberland. I am not gonna cap.
Hey, that's a good person.
I want to do a song with Timberland. I am not gonna cap. Birdman. Also want to do a song with R.N.A and Young Boy and stuff, like people like that. I want to be able to work with people, but the one thing I hate is that once you get to a certain extent, you won't be in control no more. So you got people that's gonna be people watching you all the time, paparazzi. I mean, I'm used to having cameras in my face because I used to want to be a comedian. I used to be like doing little shows when my mom had to get together and stuff. Yeah. But cameras, like I don't want to be on my private home and people just sitting there creeping out my window taking pictures and everything. When it gets, that's one thing I know I'm gonna hate.
I feel you on that. Have you ever dealt with performance anxiety or anything like that? Getting nervous before you get on stage?
Fastbash was crazy. I was scared out of my mind. But
it didn't look like it though.
I know I was scared out of my mind at first because I was like, nah, I ain't nervous. You know, putting on the front, you know, everybody do put on their front. Yeah, I ain't nervous. I'm about to ride. Yeah, y'all about to see it. Yeah, you about to see it. Yeah. And then as soon as that mic got in my hand, I was like, okay. I was just pretending my best friend was there. I was like, okay, I got my mommy in the crowd. Yeah, my mom about to be hyping me up on. I mean, there's at one point in the performance, I told my mom to calm down. I had to tell my mom to calm down.
Cause she was louder than you.
Yeah, she was like that. I'm like, how you louder than a microphone and everything?
Yeah.
But I was like scared. But you know, but what really got me was I was pretending I was on top of my bed. And I had my pillows as the audience. I was pretending everybody was my pillows.
Straight up.
I was just in there. All right, anyway, boom, and you feel the vibration. I was like, all right, okay. Choppers on choppers on choppers. This is ice on my wrist, and I just started going out there and started turning up. And Rado, she was help. She was like help. She eased it up.
Shout out to Rado as well.
Yeah, shout out to Rado. She was easing it up though.
So what are some of the biggest problems that you had to overcome so far?
Biggest problems was, I'm saying getting my name out there was one of them. Getting used to the hate that's gonna come with it, and mostly, I say most of all, is like the hype that's gonna come with this big career. The hype, like I don't wanna be like.
You don't want to get big headed or anything.
I want to stay. Yes, I don't want to get big headed because even with all the hype comes to my name, I'm still the dude that likes to turn off his phone and just sit and watch movies all day.
Hey, no, that's for real. Sometimes you need that.
I like to have days to myself. I call it hibernation, where I put a dress on the front of the door, have a bunch of snacks up in here, and I'll just sit here and watch movies or sleep all day. And my phone will be turned off. I mean, phone will be turned off. Put in like a bottom crate in the closet. Put it in the bottom crate, stacked on top of each other. Phone's not even getting charged or none of that. And I'll handle everything that comes after that. Soon as it's over.
That's what's up. Sometimes you have to do that. Some people should take that advice, put away social media and stuff.
I mean, sometimes like for everybody out there, y'all are social media hoarders. I mean, y'all be on there too much. Take a break sometimes. It'll help.
For real. If you could change anything in the industry right now, what would it be?
Gun violence. I would take away gun violence. Like, there's too many young rappers with a lot of talent is getting taken away just over gun violence. There's so many people that can really go places and become top name in the industry if it wasn't for gun violence taken away.
That's for real. That's for real. So do you have any shows, anything like that coming up?
I got a show at the Back to School Bash in Long Beach, Texas, August 9th, I believe. And I'm just getting the details, but if you follow me on Instagram, R.N.A Spazzy, or follow this fan page, Spazzed Out LOL, or just add me on Snapchat, pman_765, and I'll have more details on there. Or follow me on Facebook, Daily on Moody.
Let the people know where they can find your music and things like that at.
YouTube at R.N.A. Spazzy. Y'all should go check me out. Subscribe if while you're there, you know. And as a matter of fact, y'all should go follow me on Twitter, R.N.A. Spazzy. If you don't have a Twitter, make one.
Make one. Okay, so do you have any videos, anything like that out?
There's a video, I'm supposed to do a video shoot with Twin Visuals that came with the little package deal for winning the Fastbash. But I mean, I used to try to make music videos myself. A little trailer, record the song, right there, get somebody to hold the camera. I just start going there. I used to have a bunch of music.
Hey, that's how you got to start it off sometimes, though, for real.
But I deleted them because the crappy visuals and stuff. But Twin Visuals supposed to, he's
Twin
hooking
gonna
me
hook you up. Twin got you.
He got me.
So for the people who looking at this and want to be in your shoes right now, what advice would you give them?
You don't want to be in these shoes.
Why you say that?
Because it's not easy being a rapper. You know what I mean? You gotta be consistent with your music. Let alone, you gotta have the skill to be able to acquire the different stages it takes you with this stuff. I mean, there's people like Drake and Lil Wayne. They're at the top of the industry, but it got to a point where Drake was writing his music on up, and then it started, all that pressure started coming down, and the dude had to get a ghostwriter. I mean, not trying to put Drake out there like that, but
I'm glad you see that though.
But I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, and people like Lil Uzi Vert, he's dealing with, I can't sign to no deal because if I'm gonna sign a deal, I want to sign a deal where I own my own music.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Uzi Vert can't even release his own album because the stuff he's going with his whoever he signed to.
That's for real. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Where do you want to be 5 years from now?
I want to be in college, obviously, but if I want to be in college if basketball takes off. But if basketball don't take off and rapping end up taking off, I mean, duty calls.
Yeah, heck yeah. So, do you have any shout outs or anything like that you want to? Shout
out to the moms, you know. And you know, she got 5,000 followers on Facebook because she won't give it to me, but it's okay. I'm gonna be cool. I love you, mommy. I love my mom because she did a lot of things for me. All the stuff in my room right here, the computer, lamps, piano, shoes, the clothes that I'm wearing right now, it would not be here without my mom. And I shout out to my little sister because she's making me into a better person. She gets on my nerves, but you know, I love her to death, and you know, I wouldn't change none of that stuff in the world. And I shout out to my best friend, R.N.A. Handbags. You know, he kind of helped me find out what type of music I was going to do. You know, and I just like to shout out to everybody who supports me and helped me along this process. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a wonderful journey if y'all stick along for the ride.
Straight up. So R.N.A. Spazzy, appreciate you for the interview. For sure we're gonna have to do a follow-up on it, maybe like a couple months or so, see where you at. But until then, boom.